Jersey Mike's Subs is partnering up the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, a really cool program. Dave Morris here in the Oklahoman's video studio. From Jersey Mike's, we have Mr. Charlie Brown, and from the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, Angie Doss. Great to see you guys. Great to meet you. And we're going to hear all about this program as tomorrow, Wednesday, March 29th, is the big day, right?
Absolutely.
And I'll let you tee it up for us.
Well, we call it our Day of Giving. Every year for the month of March, Jersey Mike's does what we call our Month of Giving, where we raise money for local charities. We do it nationwide. Last year for the month of March, Jersey Mike's raised over $4 million nationally, and we raised $50,000 here in Oklahoma City for the Regional Food Bank. Most of that comes on Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month. We call it our Day of Giving, where we give 100% of sales. So everything anybody spends at our stores tomorrow, 100% of that goes to the Regional Food Bank Food for Kids program.
That is amazing. So 100% of the sales, and I should say you're a franchisee here in Oklahoma City.
Absolutely.
So you have how many franchises?
Well, I own, and with my partner, 9 of them. There are 12 here in the metro area.
Okay, so there's 12 here in the metro area, and then 1 in Stillwater participating, so 13,
Absolutely.
Is that correct? The business side of me says, how can you afford to give away 100% of your sales?
Well, it's for one day and it's for a great cause. Jersey Mike's, one of the things I love about Jersey Mike's, we're a very giving company. Our mission statement is actually make a positive difference in somebody else's life. And so that just goes to speak towards the philosophy that we have within the company. And this is one of the things we do. When you're successful within your community, you should give back. And when you do give back, then it breeds more success, and which enables us to, obviously we're in business, make a little bit of money, but
Sure.
we're able to do more things like this. And so we do quite a bit of giving, and this is our major program every year.
Well, Angie, how much does this help out?
It is tremendous. Every $200 it's raised is going to help feed a child for an entire school year through our Food for Kids programs. So we have the backpack program, which provides backpacks for chronically hungry elementary school children on the weekend. And then we have a school pantry program where middle and high school students are able to go on site at the school and get some items they need for themselves and their family.
How big is the need?
It is huge. In our backpack program alone last year, we served 18,500 children. And 1 in 4 children in Oklahoma, they don't know where their next meal is coming from. So chances are everyone watching right now, there's someone that you know that needs assistance, but it's just they're not talking about it.
1 in 4 kiddos.
Yes.
Wow. All right, so tell us about the backpack program.
Well, the backpack program is great because it provides enough meals for the entire weekend for the kids. And it's not just, over the weekend, it's also during school holidays. And then we have another program when school's out for spring break where kids can go and get meals as well.
I have to ask, how does spring break work?
Yep.
Because in some of the districts, it's now a 2-week break.
It is, and so we just had that with OKCPS, for example, where we had sites open for 2 weeks and kids were able to get the items that they need, and it's open for any student 18 and under.
Okay, and the food pantry, how's that working?
The food pantry is working really great. One story I always think of is a student who, without this program, would have had to drop out of high school, and I think that just really shows the need. Hunger is something people don't talk about, and so once you start having those conversations with your friend and family, even coworkers, stories come out about people in situations where maybe both parents were working and then they both lost their jobs, went through savings, and now they're at a food pantry. And so that's something the food bank, we try to make people aware of, is that most people are just a big emergency away from needing food assistance.
Yeah, it could be just very, very soon. How did you get in the food business?
I started very young, out of high school even. I went straight into working for a different franchise and ended up owning my own business at the age of 23.
Wow,
and
good for
I've
you.
been doing it ever since. I don't want to tell how many years that is.
What part of, I would consider this a small business. Jersey Mike's certainly is a large national. But what part of small business, owning your own business, being an entrepreneur, what part of that appeals to you?
Everybody likes to say, boy, if I only own my own business, I set my own hours, and then life would be wonderful. It's nothing like that.
20-hour days later, you're like, this is wonderful.
Right, when the bills are due, the bills are due, and there's no paid vacations. But I've always enjoyed just the casual nature of the food business that I'm in. It's when you're at work, a lot of it is just dealing with other people and talking. It's not necessarily sitting behind a desk, and so I've always enjoyed that nature part of it. And I guess when I was a kid, I always wanted to own my own business, and I came from a poor family, and I'm the American success story, the American dream. I came from a poor family, managed to scrape together $2,000 of my own money, and opened my first store at the age of 23. So I just kind of fell into it.
Wow, good for you, putting that money to use. Congrats on all of that. You mentioned that you participated in this program in the past.
Mm-hmm.
What's been the feedback of people when they walk in? They're like, "Are you really giving away 100% of your proceeds?"
That's the thing that sometimes it's hard for people to understand, is it's 100% of everything that comes in the door tomorrow, and that's a big deal. So we have a lot of customers that are just thrilled with it, and they come every year. They're going to look forward to it, and then we have a lot of people that are just coming to eat on
Sure.
tomorrow. They don't even know what's happening, and we definitely get a lot of really good response. We have people that will actually make cash donations during the day as well. We've had people eat their sandwich and drop a $100 bill in the donation jar.
I was
And
about
that's
to
just
ask,
fantastic.
could I have some lettuce, tomatoes, and by the way, here's a fat tip that goes with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you have the generous part of the community as well.
Absolutely, and that really warms my heart, for one. But it's just it goes to speak a lot to the way people in Oklahoma are. I like to say, we provide a little bit of the work, we provide some food, but if no customers come in the door, if those Oklahomans don't walk in the door and spend some money, there's nothing raised. And so we can't do it without all those people that are going to come in the store tomorrow.
Again, we're talking with Charlie Brown, Angie Doss, Jersey Mike's Subs, partnering up with the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma here locally. 100% of the sales on Wednesday, March 29th, going towards the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma's programs. Angie, as we head towards the warmer side of things here in the spring, what are the needs that you guys are seeing? How can people help out?
Well, people can always help out in a few ways. One is by making a donation. So, of course, going to Jersey Mike's tomorrow.
Grab yourself tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, I'll be there. So join us at Jersey Mike's tomorrow. And then if you'd like to make a donation online, for example, you can go to regionalfoodbank.org. Every $200 that is raised tomorrow for our Food for Kids program is going to sponsor a child in the program for an entire school year. So there is a great need in terms of helping children, also families and seniors, and that's most of who is served by the food bank. We also need volunteers year-round. Volunteers help us tremendously at the food bank, and if you've never been to the food bank, give us a call, come out on a tour, and sign up to volunteer.
It's an amazing system that you guys have there.
Yeah, we did 52 million pounds of food last year. A lot of people may not realize that though we're located in Oklahoma City, we serve 53 central and western counties. And so really supporting the food bank, if you come out and volunteer or make a donation, we work with about 300 partner agencies who distribute food to clients and Oklahomans who are in need of assistance. So a lot of times, if you're supporting the food bank, you're supporting other nonprofits in the area as well.
I'd like to say also, as a corporate partner of the food bank, they are fantastic partners. They really do a good job of what we're looking for from our side, and they're easy to work with, and just I couldn't pick a better partner.
It makes a difference, doesn't it? When you're
Absolutely.
doing business within the community, you can't help but notice that, and sometimes you may or may not take it for granted, but it's kind of a big deal.
Absolutely, it is. It really helps when those that you're trying to help or do a good job of helping you help them.
It's a good job. In closing, Charlie, what sandwich should I order next time I go to Jersey Mike's? What is your favorite, and what would you recommend towards me?
My favorite, and you look like a guy that likes a sandwich with a lot of meat on it.
This is true.
And it's a 13. That's our original Italian, and it's got 5 different kinds of meats on it, and we sell nothing but the best quality meats, and we're going to slice it fresh right in front of you when you order it. It's a really good sub.
He's Charlie Brown with Jersey Mike's Subs. Angie Doss, the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma. Again, 100% of the sales at the Jersey Mike's Subs locations in Oklahoma City and in Stillwater Wednesday, March 29th, go towards the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma. Guys, thanks so much for your time today. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.